Welcome to EVS class children. I hope everyone is doing well in your home, completing your works. Yes, and don't trouble your parents. Listen to their word. Okay, and wake up early, eat well, stay fit and healthy in the home. Okay. Now today in our class we are going to start with our new lesson. Okay. Last lesson what we have finished is, anybody you have remembered? Yes, the last lesson we have completed is my body. Yes. So today we are going to start with our second lesson, that is our environment. Okay, our environment. Okay. So here for doing this, starting with this lesson, you need your term book, pencil and eraser. Okay. So in this lesson for today we are going to learn living and non-living things. Okay. So environment. So what is environment? Environment means what? Yes, environment means whatever we have in the surroundings. Around us what we have? Environment means around us. Whatever we have around us, the air, yes, plants, trees, sun, moon, buildings, hospitals, schools, all these comes under the environment. Okay, so let us move into the topic. In this lesson we are going to learn about environment. Environment in the sense, what are living things in the environment, non-living things, and what is the difference between living things and non-living things. Okay, and what are natural things. See, in our environment we have natural things and the human made things also, man made things also are there. So in this lesson we are going to learn about all those things. Okay, before going into the lesson you have a warm up in page number 200. You can check it out, your warm up. Why? Because this is only your homework. Okay, this is your homework. In page number 200 you have a warm up now. So this warm up is your homework. You have to do it in your term book itself. Okay, in term book itself, in page number 200, warm up you have to write. Okay, I'll explain about that warm up. You listen, children. Here, Sarah is swinging with her friend in the park. List the things she sees around her. So here, a girl, Sarah, is swinging in the park. Okay, with her friend. So she have many things around her. So you have to pick up 5 things and you have to write in the place provided there. Okay, you have to see what are the things are there and around Sarah and her friend, and you have to write the 5 things there in the place given. Okay, now page number 201, you open, take your pencil, sit properly, take your term book and pencil, and wherever I am reading, if you find any difficult word, you can underline and practice, children. See, the word that we see around us is our environment. Yes, just now I have said, whatever we have around us, we will say it as our environment. Our environment is made up of many things such as sun, moon, stars, gardens, buildings, rivers, cars and trains. Yes, so here they have given you only few things, but apart from this you have many other things also around us. Yes, no? The environment has living and non-living things as well as natural and man-made things. So this environment have living things, non-living, natural and human made. Human made or man made, same. Human made things also there. Yes, in our environment we have living things, non-living things, natural things and human made things. All these we have in our environment. Okay, now we will see about living things. All the living things that are alive are called living things. So which are living are called, which are alive all those things are called living things. Okay. So how we can recognize whether it is a living thing or not? See, living things eat, grow, breathe, move, sleep and feel. Birds, animals and human beings are the examples of living things. So here, so living things, what they are saying? Living things will eat, will move, will grow, yes, and will sleep, will take rest, will feel, will everything. All the movements will be there in the living things. So living things, how they will recognize, how we will recognize living things? They will eat, they will grow, they will move, yes, and they will sleep and they will feel. Okay, but if a thing have all these things, then it becomes a living thing. Example, you can say any example. We are only the example. I am teacher standing here. You are student listening to the video. Yes, mommy and daddy. And if you find any insects in your home, lizards, cockroaches, any pets, any birds, all those comes under living things. Okay, we are the examples of living things. You can, before my saying, you only know, no? Why? Because we will do all these things. Yes, no? So, living things, what it will do? It will eat, grow, move, sleep, feel. All things, all these characters, if a thing has, it becomes a living thing. And what are they? They are human beings. Human beings, birds, and animals. These are the examples of living things. Yes. Now we will move on to, yes, we have pictures here. No, see, they have given a rabbit picture here, hen, chicks, and few girls and two children are playing there. So these are all comes under living things. I have given you example of myself only, you are only, yes. So we all comes under living things. Now see here down they have given some more things. Trees and plants are also living things. See, trees and plants are also living things. How? They need food. Yes, they need food. Food in the sense what it will take? It will take water. Yes, no? And if any manure if you give for the healthy plant growing, it will take. Yes, water we will give to the plant. The manure what you will give, that makes the plant healthy. Okay. So apart from that water, apart from that manure, they have given some more food, some more things that a plant requires to make the food here. See what they are, we will see. They make their food with the help of sunlight, air and water. See how plant is preparing food. See how your mother prepare food with nice spicy things she will put in the curries and rice and she will make in the kitchen, no? So this plant how it will make the food? See, it will take the sunlight and air and whatever the water we will pour, it will combine all the things and it will make the food. Yes, and where this food is made? This food is made in the leaves. Okay, so how you have kitchen in your home? You will have kitchen in your home, no, for preparing your food. So in plant also you have leaves. You have leaves as a kitchen. Leaves plays a role as a kitchen, and here it will prepare the food and it will send to all the parts of the plant. Okay. So how the plant is preparing food? It is taking sunlight. So sunlight, it is a natural thing. It is taking air. What air it will take? See here in the next sentence they have given. See here. They take in carbon dioxide and release oxygen. All other living things need oxygen to live. So what air it will take? See, the common word we are saying air, but in that air also we have two types again. We have oxygen and carbon dioxide. Yes, we have oxygen and Okay, so it will take sunlight. Yes, trees and plants, it will take sunlight, the natural thing. From the air, it will take carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide where, from where we will get, where the plant will get, sorry. So we have discussed in our previous lesson already from where we are getting carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide we will release, oxygen plants will release. Yes, we will take oxygen inside and carbon dioxide outside. No, so whatever the carbon dioxide we will release, that carbon dioxide will be taken by the trees or the plants and it will prepare the food with the help of sunlight and water. Okay, so the oxygen by taking carbon dioxide, the plants will release oxygen. So that oxygen is required, is needed by the human beings, all the living beings. Okay, that is the reason everyone will say planting trees is very good. So we should plant trees. Why? Because we need oxygen. Oxygen we get from the plants. So plants are very helpful for us. So planting trees is very good. Yes? Yes. Now see the next one, non-living things. So non-living things, yes, you know already the opposite of these living things is non-living things. See what they have given here. All the things that are not alive are called non-living things. Which are not alive are called non-living things. They do not breathe, eat, drink, sleep or grow. They will not do any of these activities. They will not eat. Non-living things will not eat. Non-living things will not grow. It will not move. It will not sleep. It will not feel. So, if they do none of this work, it belongs to non-living thing. They cannot feel. Computer, water bottle, book, football are the few examples of non-living things. So, what non-living things will do? They will not do anything. They will sit at one place. See, this stoppage is living thing or non-living thing? It is moving. Is it it takes breathing? It will eat? No, it will not do anything. So, it is a non-living thing. See this duster, it will eat? It will sleep? No. So, it is a non-living thing. See this book, it can eat anything? It can move? It can grow? No. So, it is also a non-living thing. So, if the non-living thing will not do any of these activities, eat, grow, move, sleep, feed, all these activities, any of these activities will not be done by non-living things. Okay, so I think you have understood about these living things and non-living things in today's class. Yes, so we will continue our next topic. Next topic in the sense what we have difference between living things and non-living things. Yes, and natural and human-made things. Yes, we will discuss about these two topics in the next class. See here I have given you homework also. Homework I have given you page number 200 warm up now. So write this homework in your term book itself with a neat and clear alphabets. Okay children, listen to your parents, complete your work. I will meet you in the next class with the next topic. Thank you.